everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen Benjamin here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you what I plan on purchasing in the Sephora Spring Savings Event, which starts on April 4th and goes through till April 14th. So if that interests you, continue watching. Alright, so let's jump right into it. I have a bunch of products I want to share with you. These are products that I purchased that I plan on repurchasing, and some products that I plan on purchasing for the first time. I'm going to go through it in the category in which I use them. So like starting with my bathroom, going right straight through to, you know, doing my hair and my makeup, and what products I've been using for many years, things that I purchased many times, as well as some new products that I plan on purchasing. So it might take a little while, so grab your coffee and or your tea or whatever beverage you like to drink, and let's get into it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Sephora Spring Savings Event, it happens like twice a year. This year it's starting on April 4th for Rogue members. And then it goes to, let's see, April 4th is for Rogue members. I want to make sure I tell you this correctly. You get 20% off starting April 4th till April 14th. And then if you're a VIB member, you get from April 8th to April 14th, you get 15% off. And then from April 8th to April 14th, insiders get 10% off. And the Sephora collection, you get from 4/4 to 4/14, you get 30% off on the Sephora collection. And for those of you who don't know, the Sephora collection is made by Louis Vuitton, global organization, specializes in luxury products, is the creator of Sephora makeup. So it's not, you know, it's not just anybody, it's made by Louis Vuitton. So if that is something that you didn't know and that may potentially help you, you know, purchase some products, you can get 30% off on them. Let's start first with shower. So my shampoos and conditioners that I use, and I've purchased these over and over and over again, are the PUREOLOGY. I use the Hydrate shampoo, and I use the conditioner, and I use the multitasking deep conditioner in there. And I have found that this is two of the best products for my dry, coarse, color treated curly hair. So my hair gets very coarse, gets very dry, and gets very frizzy, and I find like these just really hydrate them without weighing them down too much. Sometimes I use products with keratin in it, and I find it just makes my hair feel way too heavy and dirty after a day or so. So I love these. And then I finish up with, where is it? Oh, the multitask here. This is the Color Fanatic. This is the Essential Benefits, and this has like 21 essential properties in it that help with your hair, as far as it primes, it protects, and it perfects your hair. So I'm loving this just for protecting my hair. Again, my hair is color treated. So yeah, can't go wrong if your hair is dry like mine. All right, shower products that I've purchased many times are NÉCESSAIRE. I love it. Love it, love it. It's like, it doesn't dry out my skin. I find like after I'm showered with these products and use the exfoliator, these are the two of my favorite products that I use. I don't need to do the moisturizer, but these two products I find just help keep my skin hydrated, and then exfoliating with this, I feel like it does a really good job. And this is like, I don't know, it's like a party for my senses. Like, it smells amazing in the shower, and it's eucalyptus. They do have a fragrance-free one if you're interested, but this is, to me, is like very hydrating, and again, it's like a party for my senses. I use this DONNA KARAN Cashmere Mist Deodorant, this antiperspirant. This deodorant is the best. It really is. It smells great, but not only that, like one container, it's not cheap, it's expensive, will last you like a year. Once a year I purchase it. For some reason, if I purchase other deodorants like Secret or Soft and Dry, like I'm out in a month, but this lasts me the entire year, and it does a really good job. So I usually stock up on that, or I will either get that or I'll get that in the Nordstrom sale too, and it's like 50% off. So, and then what I do after I'm done showering, I have my deodorant on. I use this TAN-LUXE water. You can see it's almost done, and then I just kind of spray this all over. And what it does is just kind of gives me a healthy glow. It doesn't change the color of my skin too much. But I feel like if I have like a blouse on, it doesn't transfer off on that. it's not involved with putting it on. I just need to spray it all over, and it doesn't look like I have spray marks on me. It just kind of gives it a nice, even, like a soft, very soft glow to the skin, and it looks slightly tan. I also use these TAN-LUXE drops in my moisturizer when I'm looking to tan my face. I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible, but I do like the way a tan glow looks on my face, and I'll use these drops. And what I do is I just kind of put like even a tiniest bit into my moisturizer. Now I've had this has lasted me forever. I've had this for now over a year, and you know, you don't need a lot, you just need a tiny bit, and it goes a long way. It doesn't have a weird smell to it. It doesn't make me look orangey. It doesn't make me look like Oompa Loompa. It just gives a healthy glow to the skin. Okay, then I use this, the Supergoop sunscreen. This is like one of my favorites, and I already jumped out of order, but before I put the Supergoop on, I just love this one. This is the Everyday with sunflower extract, which has an SPF of 50. I don't get any white cast with it. It doesn't interfere with my makeup when I put my makeup on, and it just has really, really good protection, and it doesn't ever pill up on my face either. Lately, the skincare collection I'm using is the Sunday Riley collection, and there's 7 products in this collection that you get that are already reduced at $95, and now you can get either another 20, 15, or 10% off on top of that. You cannot beat the price for these skincare products. You get 7 products, and you get the cleanser, right? This is the Ceramic Slip Cleanser. It's a gentle plant-based cleanser for your skin, and it just kind of, if you have a buildup on your skin, this is a really good cleanser to use. I use this, if I'm gonna use it, I'll use it at night. I don't usually use it early part of the day because I don't really have anything on my face that I need to get off in the morning. And I follow up with this CEO. This is the vitamin C cream. It has a 15% vitamin C, and it does an amazing job. These products alone, like these size products, start at $50 a piece. So you get 7. You're getting a lot of quality product for a really, really great price. So okay, so you get the cleanser, you do your vitamin C, you do your lactic acid, this Good Genes. You will see a difference the first time you use this in your skin. You'll just see your skin healthier and glowy looking. Then you have this Auto Correct. This is an under eye cream, and this is like an eye brightening. It works amazing. I don't know what's in here. Like, you can just use this alone. I know some people just use this and they don't have to use a concealer because it just brightens up the under eye. So there must be some sort of light reflecting particles underneath there because it really does brighten up that under eye. And then we use this, I use this at night mainly, and this is the CEO Glow Sunday Riley. Okay, this oil here, this goes for like 70 bucks. You have the Afterglow, the CEO, you have the moisturizer. This is like your daily moisturizer, and you can see it's yellow, it's vitamin C in it, it's very brightening, it's very hydrating, but yet it's not too heavy. And then you get, and I don't have it here, I think I used it all already, is the pink grapefruit toner, which you can just, it has a spray bottle, so it's just easy to put on. So anyway, I have 2 of those in my basket. I've got one for myself, and I'm getting one for my daughter because she loves it too. You can't beat the price, you really can't. So if you need a good skincare, you're gonna be traveling this summer, this is like a great kit to get, and it's got everything covered in there. Oh, and then I use this OUAI. This is a hair and body mist. Okay, it's a very light coconut, very tropical smell, but it has like vanilla, coconut. It's not too over the top. It has a slight hint of musk, and it's just a body spray. So if I'm not using a moisturizer like on my body that has any scent to it, I'll just spray myself lightly with this, and it just is a very fresh, clean smell. So I'll be picking up another one of these. Next, I would blow dry my hair, right? And I just got this year, and I'm loving it so much. Is the new Dyson blow dryer. This here. It is feather light. I can't even tell you how light this is and how powerful it is. I am loving it. It comes with these, your diffuser. It comes with this defrizzer. If you don't know how to use this or use this blow dryer, I have a full review on this blow dryer. I will leave it in the description box below. You can see how I went through step by step on this blow dryer and how to use it and how much I love it. It has these sensory in here. So when you put your attachment on, your chip in here, and it knows what attachment you put on, so it knows what to direct the heat and how much heat to put on there so it styles your hair correctly. As well as being super lightweight. I don't know about you, but I have not only my wrist gets really sore, I have probably carpal tunnel, I just don't want to do anything about it. And it just gets heavy while you're blow drying your hair. Well, this, I can't even tell you how feather light this is. It's fabulous. I've been loving it. And it also has this attachment here, which I never use. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to start trying to use this. And then it has this one here, which just kind of blows it, like, just pretty much like if you were blowing out something with your mouth wide open. That's the best way I can describe it. This is a little bit more direct. So anyway, if you're in the market for a new blow dryer and you are sick of heavy blow dryers, like, you might want to go there and check this out. And they have a great return policy, because I have purchased Dyson blow dryers before and not like them, like the air wrap. I don't like that. And they took it right back without any problems. So they should too. It's an expensive product and you really want to make sure that you're using it and getting your money's worth. All right, so that's blow dry. What would I do next? So over and over again, I purchased this Bobbi Brown face base. This is my favorite primer and moisturizer. I have dry skin, I have mature skin, and this really, I put a layer of this on before I put my makeup on, and I find that I don't have too many problems with it, like laying and settling in any dry areas on my face. So I love it. Is that the only primer? Yes, that's the only primer I'm going to repurchase. I have a bunch of primers that I like, but I'm not going to repurchase any of them. Oh, eyebrow pencils. I have a collection of eyebrow pencils. I'm always looking for new eyebrow pencils, and I just picked these up. These are the Benefit brow pencils. Okay, these are my absolute favorite. They are the Precision, so they have a spoolie on one end, and they have the Precision. You can see how small that tip is. And then I just picked up for the first time, and the verdict is still out on this because I have been burnt by these type of pens before. And this is, what's it called? It's called the Mighty Fine Brow Pen. And it is, what color is it in? It's, just a super fine. So if you like that hair-like strokes, come on, focus. You can see how it has like this little tiny teeth on there. And then you simply, like, if you, especially here in the front part of your brow, if you like that softer, you can just go in and make like hair-like strokes. Is it coming out? So hair-like strokes like that on there. And it's very soft. So I'll let you know. I've only used it like once or twice, so I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to promote that. But these for sure, I hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these. These are by far the best. I can't find a pencil that, an eyebrow pencil that comes even close to it. So I have two of the Mario palettes. One of them I bought on his store online. The other one I bought at Sephora, but I want to get the newest one, which has the newest palette. I'll leave a picture of it up here so you can see. I'm going to be purchasing that. That's in my cart. Okay, so another eyeshadow palette that I just purchased not too long ago. All right, is this palette here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. This beautiful warm toned palette, highly pigmented, beautiful. I have a review on this. I'll leave that link below if you want to see it up close. Just a beautiful palette. It really is. It's very nice. And I was like, people were complaining about the price of it and that it was in plastic packaging, and there's nothing worse than getting burnt with a beauty product. But once I tried this, I fell in love. And it's not like cheap plastic. It's a sturdy plastic. So, I mean, hopefully it's better for the environment. But anyway, great palette. If you're looking for a new one, they have, I think, 6 or 7 different shades. You know, they have blues and they have purples and they have pinks and, you know, they have a neutral color. So you check it out if you're in the market for a new palette. One of my all-time favorite palettes, if you're, again, in the market for a palette, is the Patrick Ta Dimension 3 palette. Again, I use this all the time. Love it. It has all these warm and neutral tone mattes in there, and then you have these liners. At the end you have a brown and you have a black gel liner to do along your lash line. So just a beautiful palette, nice hefty palette. Love it. Those are my palettes. Okay, let's go on to bronzers and blush. So I have this blush here. I just purchased this. This is from YSL. Beautiful packaging, nice luxury feel to it. Has like this embossed leather, pink leather on the front of it. Just a beautiful, nice shade for spring and summer. Goes on lovely. It has a slight shimmer to it. But it's just a really, really pretty color. And then this bronzer, this YSL bronzer, again, it's got this lovely embossed luxury packaging going on here. Nice feel to it, but the color is perfect. It really is. And I apologize, my palettes are dirty. Yeah, lovely color, not too dark. This is in the color, the number 2. So it's a great time if you're in the market for a bronzer to pick it up. You will not regret getting this. I have it on my skin today. You can see it's not too dark. It just goes on lovely. It blends out really nice. It doesn't look fake. It just looks very natural. So this lip collection from Westman Atelier. I do not regret buying this at all. I love it. I don't think I need to purchase a new one. If they come out with a new lip shade, I will do that. I have a whole review on this too. I will leave it down below. One of the most popular colors they sell is this color here. And it's J Ravi. And it is this beautiful, like mauve type pink color. Oh, they're just so beautiful. They're so buttery on. Just a beautiful, beautiful color. It really is. And these just feel so nice on the lips. If you're one of those people like I am, where your lips, like you don't like having anything on your lips, you don't like the way it feels, you don't like the way it tastes, then you will absolutely love these. And it comes in this 3. So I don't know if they still have all of them together like this, but I'll leave what I can find linked down below in case you're in the market for a new lip color. Some more blushes. So these are actually blushes. You can also use these as lip color, and you can also use them as eyeshadow, and they are the Westman Atelier. Okay, and you have these 3 beautiful colors. You have Mimi. Of course, my battery died, so I had to change my battery. So if things look different, that's why. Okay, so I was talking about the blushes, and here are the 3 blushes. Here are the 3 colors. Love it. Okay, so this one here is, then you have Pop It, and then you have Petal. So you can't go wrong with these. And again, you can use them, and especially if you have dry skin like I do, like they just blend out beautiful. They don't settle into any fine lines. They look hydrated and glowy throughout the entire day. So I am planning on purchasing another product from Westman Atelier. I plan on buying their bronzing stick that they have, the Westman Atelier contour stick, which I love. And they also have these iPods that I'm dying to try too. Again, I'll leave a picture. And the Westman Atelier, they're called the Sun Tone Bronzing Drops. And I heard Michelle Wang reviewing these, and she said that she loved them. They come in a container that looks like this. And they're drops that you can just kind of, you know, when you're putting on your makeup, just kind of drop them all over. And they just kind of give you like a healthy glow. This girl is just like putting it on all over her face. You just shake them up and then you just kind of blend them in all over. So you just look like you have a healthy glow all over. And I think I'm going to purchase, they come in 4 different shades. And I think I'm going to purchase the first color, which is called Soleil. Or I'm going to get Parfait, which is a light tan. So they only have 4 shades, but according to people I've seen reviewing it, they all love them. So those are in my basket. 2 powders that I would purchase all over again, and I have purchased. So I purchased this Givenchy Prism Libre powder. This is the second time I purchased it. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna purchase another one. I like it in the small containers. For those of you who don't know, I have a bridal hair and makeup company, so I travel and I carry a lot of my products in kits, and they can get quite heavy. Plus, I just need the room. So I like to purchase the smaller ones. And I can tell you, I wish I would have done it with this one here from Patrick Starr. This thing, I've used it so much, and there's like still a ton of product in it. But this is the pink, and it just gives such a pretty, like, lifted, brightening look to the face, especially if you don't like powders because you feel like they look too heavy and cakey, and you look at and you think, oh my God, I'm gonna put that pink powder on. It just brightens up the face. It just looks beautiful. I use it all the time on brides and bridesmaids and moms, and the finish is just lovely. I do put it on with the powder puff though, so those little black ones that you can get in there, and I just kind of press it underneath the eye in different areas. I don't dust it all over. I don't really like to do that with my powders. I like to go in there with the puff and just kind of press it into the skin so it looks like part of the skin. And these are just so finely milled and beautiful. They just lay very, very beautifully on the skin. So if you're in need of powder, a finishing powder, setting sprays, I have purchased this one 100 times, I think, already, especially when the summer comes and it gets really hot and I'm worried about somebody's makeup staying. This will do the job for sure. It will not go anywhere. I purchased this one a million times, and I also purchased the Urban Decay one too, the all-nighter, and I'll leave a picture of that up there. Foundation. So, I'm wearing my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. There is, can you see how little is left in here? There's like hardly anything left. I love this. I'm just like obsessed with it, and I'm using it sparingly now because I love it so much. So, but anyway, if you're in the market for a foundation and you can get 20% off or 10%, whatever you can get off, you can grab that. It's a beautiful foundation. This is in the color 5.1. It's a perfect match for my skin tone, and it lays beautifully on the skin. Oh, perfume. So, this Jo Malone, this is the Bitter Mandarin Cologne. I love this in the summertime, as well as the Jo Malone, the Grapefruit, or the Lime Basil Mandarin. Anything that smells like, I don't know, grapefruit, not too heavy, very light, very fresh, very clean smelling. Again, these are something that I've purchased a million of her products. I love Jo Malone. I just like the light, airy, fresh smell to her products. Nothing is too heavy or too serious for the summertime. Lip products. I have a few lip balms that not only am I loving, but all of my clients that I use it on, for all of the brides I use it on, bridesmaids, moms, love it. People seem to be getting away from like heavy lip colors. They're they're liking more like balms. And these are the Hourglass lip balms. And I have them right now. I have them in 3 colors. I have them in Scents. No, this is Trace. And it looks dark in here, but it doesn't go on your lips dark. I have this one on now. This is Reveal, I believe. Yeah, this is Reveal. This is on. And you can see, like, it looks quite pink in here, but on it does not. And one of the things I find when I'm purchasing like a lip gloss or a balm, I like the way they feel on my lips, number one. But if I see one and I put it on and it looks like it has a lot of color on it, and then I put it on and I don't feel like I have any color at all, I feel like, you know, I need to go in there and add more color with that. I don't need to do that when I use these Hourglass lip balms. They're lip plumping glosses, actually, and they're just beautiful on the skin, very lightweight. And again, like, not only am I loving them, but everybody else I put them on, like, runs out and buys them. So you might want to give them a shot. And then I have this color here. This is Scents. This was the first one I purchased. And this is really, really popular color. Let me see if I can give you like what it looks like right there. So it's pretty. So I have one that's pink, one that's like that. And then I have this one here, which is Trace, which has like more of a brownish tinge to it. So depending on what your, whatever pigment you have in your lips or whatever color you like to bring out, this will just enhance your lips without making it too over the top. Another shampoo that I want to purchase is I want to buy the Living Proof shampoo, that new one that's out, the sulfate-free one. I have purchased their dry shampoo. I've purchased their Living Proof frizz-free blowout cream, which is amazing if your hair gets frizzy and is dry. Like, you use that, you will not get any frizz on your hair. It blows it out beautifully. But I've never tried any of their shampoos, so I'm dying to try their new shampoo that came out. And again, I heard Michelle Wong share some information about it, so that just really encouraged me to want to go out and purchase it. And I'm very picky about shampoos. I really am. Like, I have spent a ton of money on them. I give them away if I don't like them. So I'm hoping I'm going to like this one. So I'm going to try that. And I also am going to try the Dior foundation stick. I'm going to get that, which is more of a creamy type look. And it's a stick. And I've heard wonderful things about that. Other than that, I don't think I'm purchasing anything else. Oh, yes, I am. I am purchasing, and they're in my basket too, are some of the velour lashes. If you like the self-adhesive lashes, they have these little clusters that you can put on that go on underneath your lash, and they're self-adhesive. Now, I have not used them yet, but I've heard wonderful things from different people who have used them. And again, I am exposed. I have a lot of exposure to different makeup artists, and they're saying that they stay on and they work great. So they're in my cart along with a couple other velour lashes, and I'll leave them linked down below so that you can, if you're interested in lashes, you need to pick them up for a special event that you have coming up, or you just want them for fun. I'll leave them in the description below. So yeah, I think that's it. I reviewed the products that I really wanted to share with you. These are products that, like I said, not only did I purchase them once, twice, sometimes 10 times, and then the products that I plan on picking up for the first time. So if you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. And then comment below and let me know what you plan on picking up in the Sephora VIB Savings Event. Hey guys, bye-bye.